Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so
Hi.
excited. It is a Wednesday. I have Susan Fuller on once again with me. I'm just always so excited to have you on. Let's say hi to everybody. Come on in. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll say hi first, and then we'll chat, and we'll tell you what's happening. I'll introduce Susan one more time, and we're going to go from there. Okay. Good evening, Irma.
Whoops.
Thank you for being here.
Oh,
Hope you are
nice.
doing well. Irma from Illinois
Good
and
evening.
Janelle from Hawaii.
Oh, nice.
Hello, aloha.
Hello.
Megan. Hi, Megan. Good to see you, my friend. Priscilla, you're on here. I didn't think you were going to be. Good evening. Thank you for
Hi,
being
Priscilla.
here.
How are you?
Beth Rogers, always good to see you.
Hi, Beth.
Doris, always good to see you, my friend. And Ellen Jane, hello, hello. Um, Susan's not in Ohio. Susan is in Virginia, but it's all good. Judy,
Virginia.
hi. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you.
Hmm.
Martin Burke, all the way from the UK, from Ireland. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, thank you. Bobby, thanks for
Oh,
being
nice to
here.
see you, Martin.
Thank you, Bobby. You must be
Hi,
new
Bobby.
to us. I think you're part of Psychic
New
Squares,
to
possibly.
you.
New to me. Oh, she's one of your friends?
She's new to you.
Oh,
Hmm.
she's new to me.
She's
Oh,
wonderful
good.
Reiki healer.
I love
Wonderful.
Reiki
Yep.
Healer. Awesome. Nan, good to
I
see you.
know.
And
Hi.
Priscilla said, I'm here, just not on the Zoom later. Great. So the program for today is Susan and I are going to chat for a little bit. And then after we chat, I'm going to do a guided meditation. After the guided meditation, if you're not already part of the Inner Collective, come join the Inner Collective group. It's a private Facebook group. If you sign up at today, let me know if you're okay with this, Priscilla. If you sign up today, because it just came in my head, I'm so sorry, Priscilla. Um, if you sign up today, you'll get in for a whole month for free. Part of the Inner Collective
Oh,
means you'll get a workshop for free that happens in the Inner Collective,
nice.
guided meditation once a week, 15 minutes of that, and
Nice.
messages from above, which is what we're doing tonight. So
Oh,
that's at 6:30. So excellent, excellent. So go to admin at eliaspatris.com and just say you want to join the Inner Collective. Hello, Dorothy Baxter. So good to see you. And thank you, Priscilla, for doing that. Because yes, Inner Collective is normally $17 a month or $187 for the year. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Um, so I am so happy, thrilled beyond words to have my friend Susan Fuller here. And you guys, Susan's going to come to my house. I'm so excited.
I'm
She's
so
coming.
excited. It's going to be
She's
so
coming
wonderful.
to help me out at the Portland Body Mind Spirit Expo. So if you're local or know anybody local, please have them come to the Portland Body Mind Spirit Expo. I'll be talking on Sunday, and Susan's going to help me run the booth on Saturday and Sunday. So
Mhm.
I'm so excited about that.
I am too.
So Susan and I met back in November of 2019. I can't believe it.
I can't
Uh,
either.
it's like seems it's going to be 2 years.
I
It's
know. Isn't
crazy,
that crazy?
crazy. We met 2 years ago in John Holland and Janet Nohavic's mediumship program,
Mhm.
and it was in Virginia Beach at the Edgar Casey Foundation. Fabulous place. But let me tell you, Susan is no stranger to mediumship. You did a, how long was it, Susan, at Arthur Findlay College in the UK?
Oh, if I remember correctly, I think it was a 10-day stint.
Wow.
Yeah, I believe it was 10 days. Yeah, it was wonderful. It truly was. It seemed like one day went right into the next, and you just didn't want it to end, but you were exhausted every day, so you needed
I'm
it to
sure.
end.
So how is that? How is like the way the Brits teach mediumship compared to, and I know John Holland had his training there as well.
Right.
How does that differ? Guys, I know we could talk about self-affirmation, but I want to talk about this too. So go ahead.
Um, well, I will always give credit to them for the simple fact that I think that they're much they expect they expect you to be as authentic, and they are very rigid in that way. They want, if they even think or smell like airy fairy, or you're, because if you're in that mode, you know it. Your mannerism is different, your language is different. It's just an entirely different thing. So they do teach on that, that you have integrity with this, because you know um, some people who will forecast and not necessarily be authentic with their information, you karmically pay for that. So it's not like you can just like go in and like dissolve somebody's life, or just make up something, because you're actually, that's, to me, that is just a travesty to take advantage of someone that way. So you don't want to do that. And I just think they're so good about teaching you steps, so that you don't forget, so that you let the sitter, your client is, who the person's in front of you, um, or the people that are in front of you, you let them know that information can actually sift to them. There's, that it has foundation in it, not just, oh, did you have a little doll that had a yellow dress? It's much more. They push you to get that information, which I think makes a better read.
Sure.
And I think that training is just, because once you learn that way, it's hard for you to digest any other way of processing it. But I will give them so much credit for that, and I will give them so much credit for training me in that way.
I agree because I think it's so fascinating to me the
I
way
mean,
they teach.
didn't you think that, I mean, not to take anything away from Janet Nohavik, because she's quite spectacular, but John Holland, when he's getting up and he's doing a read, it's, I mean, I even find it like jaw dropping
Yeah,
sometimes,
me
just
too.
amazing. So
Me too.
yeah, same with
And
you
I
though. I
just
have no
you're
difference.
you're so sweet, and same with
That's true.
you. I mean, you guys, Susan was the first person in our class. Oh, let me fix our background. Hang on,
Okay.
because I'm seeing words behind us. So let me just fix that. There we go.
Okay.
I'm starting to become so high tech on this stuff. Um, so well, first let's say hello. Hey, Lauren, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Sarah, hello, Susan and Elias, waving the
Oh,
UK
hi,
flag.
Sarah.
And Sarah, I'm sure, and probably Martin, are honestly know where Arthur Findlay College is in England. Mo, good to see you, my friend. So glad to have you here. Kelly, all the way from Australia, good to see you. Dina,
Oh,
hello, good to see you, Dina. So this is why we talk about today about receiving self. Oh, thank you. Hang on one second. Priscilla said, "What's the best way to contact Susan?" It's probably your email, correct?
absolutely. If you, it's Sue Fuller at gmail.com. There's no E on the Sue, just SU and then Fuller.
Got it.
It'll be changing at the beginning of the year, though.
Yeah, she's gonna have a website. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you. Um, so those of us that were in that class, I think a lot of it is when we get the answers, when we get that validation from the person that's sitting in front of us, I
Mhm.
think that really helps with our self-esteem and knowing
Yes.
that and I think a lot of this, and I'm going to put Sue's email on here.
Okay.
Um, a
Thank you,
lot
Priscilla.
of us is so I want to say that when we get validated, it boosts our self esteem and then allows that knowledge or that opening to expand. And
Hmm.
as we talk about receiving self affirmation, if we're talking crap about ourselves, like, I'm so stupid, I don't get the right answers,
Right.
blah, 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 we're not going to get that. We're not going to get any of that.
Mm-mm.
I think it lowers our vibration. It's exactly what we're teaching in the intuitive mindset group.
Right. And your vibration is so important, because that connection, the higher you are, the more up that you are. And, my thing is, I always say this: the universe never lets you down. It
Right.
will never let you down, but you have to be open to receive. And to go ahead and go. And some of the information that you receive, I know we've said this before, but it's just sometimes it's like, I don't even know what I'm saying. That doesn't, but you're allowing your logical mind to kind of interfere. So the more that vibration is up, it doesn't seem so weird to say some of the things that you hear and how they resonate so completely with the sitter that it's amazing. So that's, I think, part of building your self-esteem. But I agree with the self-talk about, oh, I'm not going to get this right, oh, I'm not hearing this well, I'm not, something's going wrong. No, you probably are hearing it exactly right.
So what would you, in your opinion, how would you suggest to receive better self-affirmations?
um well, um I don't know. I can't say I don't know. One of the best things I think that happens is that I remove doubt
Mm,
completely. I kind of like just like push it away because um I don't want that to cloud what is possibly going to be moved through me. And if I am clear, then it means that I am going to receive the information. I am going to be able to give better information. And it's just not a travesty if you get to a point where it's like, I'm not sure what they're trying to say, or I'm not sure. You just describe it at that point to the sitter. I mean, allow them that opportunity to process that, because they may actually be able to give you a better explanation, or at least get you to understand. And then all that's done for you is increase your vocabulary. I call it the learning of of how they work and how you receive things. um, and I don't mean to sound, and I don't want to sound arrogant. I don't want to sound like I have an ego or anything like that, because that's not true. Because there are days that I will go and I will say, I don't, should I really be doing this work? Am I really doing everything that I can do to help someone? And then luckily the universe lets somebody call me, or I have someone that's sitting in front of me that establishes the fact that yes. But when I say that I just remove the doubt, it's just like I'm getting ready for work in the morning. It's or you
right,
know what I'm saying, when you're
right,
going to do a job. So, and I don't want to let them down. And I know that I am only going to give. I don't even allow my mind now to interfere, because in the beginning I did, and then I'd say, "Well, dang, that's exactly what I was thinking." That's exactly what I heard, or that's exactly what I felt, or that's exactly what was like. So and just I just solely knew with every fiber of my being. I knew that it was red, but I said blue because no way it could be red. But
right, right.
yeah,
And we doubt
so
ourselves, and that's so true.
yes.
Karen, good evening. She says hello to you.
Hi,
Uh,
Karen.
Janelle says, laughing at myself as I nod my head, yes, as if Susan can see me. She can. She's in the room with you. Um, Dee Dee, hello. Nate says, hello, Elias. Really bad day. Glad you're on now. Guys, let's do this real quick. Everybody, and hello, Connie. Good to see you. So, for Nate and anybody else that is having a bad day, what I'd like you guys to do real quick, so simple, put your hand on the center of your chest, put another hand out to the screen, and I want all of you that are having a bad day, I want you to just feel love, joy, excitement, positivity, exuberance, healing, and be open to have your spirits be lifted. And we ask that our highest level spirit guides, our highest level spirit guides, our highest level spirit guides be with us. We ask that our masters, teachers, ascended loved ones, angels, and saints be with us and help raise the vibration for all who are needing this to be done. Amen. Okay. Real simple, guys. Intention, prayer. And that, guys, also, intention and prayer help so much with receiving self talk. If you're saying, well, I can't get this and I'm so stupid, what they're hearing is, okay, let's give you more of that. I say, I, you know, I say this time and time and again. The I am is the intention, the action, and the manifestation. If your intention is to be stupid, your actions are going to show that you're stupid, and you're manifesting more stupidity. These are some tools, guys. Okay, here comes the business plug, everybody. These are the tools, guys, that Susan and I, oops, wrong way. Susan and I are going to teach on Sunday.
Son.
It's Sunday, October 3rd, from
Mhm.
2 o'clock Eastern time to 4. We're going to teach Introduction to Mediumship. If you're interested, go to admin@eliaspatras.com and put in uh, Introduction to Mediumship, and it's $30. If you prepay, because we're going to do part two, if you prepay, it's $50. So you get 2 workshops for $25, or each workshop for 30. So there you have it.
Nice.
And there's all the information. Thank you so much. Luke, long time no see, my friend. Hope you are doing
Hi.
well. Thank you for joining us. Luke, all the way in Illinois as well. So thank you. Thank
Yes.
you. Um, so we're talking about receiving self affirmation. What are ways that you know that you can start affirming, I am receiving what I'm saying? Is it just simply saying it? Can you write it? What can you do with it?
I always repeat things because sometimes I like for my ears to hear what's, being said out of my mouth. And I don't know. What do you do? I really am. It's like if I hear it, I say it, and then I listen. Because for me, it just becomes a cycle um, that I can value,
Sure.
for lack of a way of saying it. And I'm not going to say that I don't have rough patches where I feel like, ugh. Um, but what I do then is that I ask the universe to lead me to what I need to read or what I need to see or who I need to talk to. And honest to gosh, I mean, every single time I have done that, including today, it's happened. And it's like, oh my gosh, I mean, and I feel so lucky because it's like, well, first of all, you just feel like, hey, they heard me. And second of all, it's a reminder that the universe has your back. If you're willing to do
Right.
the work and step the steps, they're going to have your back. And it's just really that simple. And not to forget that we're in a human existence, so being in a human existence allows us choice, and we have to be very careful about some of the choices that we make, or some of the choices that we or the consequence of some of the choices. So again, that's just the allowable thing that's different from being spiritual over on the other side, and being here is that there's always the opportunity for choice. So um, I'm just going to say that I really, if I am, that's how I started though, Elias. Honestly, that's that I'm just going to have to be honest and go back and say it's like I would talk to them and go, this is the craziest thing. I just don't even understand it. How does this happen? Who's going to believe me? I'm just an ordinary Joe kind of a thing. I
Right.
don't do spectacular things, but for me, it's just always been asking for, and it's like in asking to be led to what needs to be, um, needs for me to see it, to read it, or to hear somebody talk about it. And it just does. So,
And what I would say, to piggyback on you, well, first of all, Janelle says, I say thank you, thank you, thank you every time. Nudges are signs that I know. Right. Excellent. That
yes,
relates to my intentions.
absolutely.
And when you say the crappy things to yourself, you guys, do kind of what Janelle said, but in a different way. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I'm stupid. Cancel, cancel, cancel. You're canceling that negative thought. You are open to receiving self affirmations. Some other ways. Find something that is good for you. Like I'm going to reach over here, trying to not. Um, where did I put it? Oh, it's over here. Oops. I cleaned my desk a little bit, so I moved stuff around. I'm like, wait, this isn't the right pile. So something like this, Power Thought Cards by Louise Hay.
Oh wait,
Look
can
at
you say
you.
that? Like
Oh,
the
the
universe
universe
has
has
your
your
back.
back.
Has your back.
Yeah. You can pick something like, I'll pick this one for everybody. I love this one, Susan. Look at this one. My future is glorious. And
I
then
get that.
we get this. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. Why not? Why not?
Exactly.
And
It's
something
there for
else,
the asking. It's there for
right?
the asking.
Something else. Why can't you just say, shameless plug, everybody? Why can't you say, like, go to my, get my book, get my
Get
book,
that book.
Susan?
Get that book. I love that book.
Susan, pick a number 1 through 100.
um, 57.
Okay, 57. This is one of my favorite ones, guys. Vulnerability. Take a moment to have the courage to open yourself up and be seen. Some may judge and some may not, but to know that you are being authentic is a gift to yourself. Standing in the moment and being vulnerable with an open heart and an open mind might just inspire others to do the same. Susan will be right back, I'm sure. Look, you get to see Harry behind me. Oops, wrong way. There he is. Oh, wrong arm. There he is, if you could see him right there. Um, so, and look what Judy said. This is such a great reminder. I'm a master at negative words. I am negative words. Yeah, I get it. So many of us are. You guys, I even do it. I even do it. But what we can do is we can say, cancel, cancel, cancel. The moment it comes out of your mouth, cancel it. So important. I'm praying that Susan will come back on. She's at her shop. Susan's busy. She's a nurse. She has her own store. She's just a busy person. Yes, catching myself for cancel, 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 and still working, being compassionate of self for letting what needed to be canceled fall out of the first place, though. Yep, yep. I'm hearing a lot of background noise, Susan.
Um,
Do you have a fan on?
oh, the AC just turned on. Let me go. Let me go do that real quick.
Okay. Hello, Gina. Good to see you. Negative words constantly come into my mind all day long. So, to be able to receive self affirmation is to cancel, 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 cancel. That's so important. It's so important. Um, oh yeah, that helps a lot that you turn the AC off. Wow. That's a loud AC. That really helps.
Do you make better?
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Super.
So I'm wondering, I'm wondering about your microphone if it's not into the computer instead of outside. It sounds like that. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Oh. Oh. Hey. 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 Hold on.
Gina says I'm working that. Great. Who else? Who else? Um, no, don't mute it, honey. No, because you
Oh wait.
just muted yourself.
I'm sorry. Hey, that could not be a bad thing.
No, you got too much to say.
All right. Is that?
That's better. I don't
Is
know
it
what you
okay?
did. I don't know. Who knows?
Oh
Oh,
no,
no,
just moved.
it started again. It's okay. It's all
Oh.
good. So, who else? What else do you guys do that are watching that is promoting self affirmation? How do you receive talking positive to yourself? Do you have a problem with it? Do you have a problem saying, I am good enough? I am more than enough? I am fill in the blank. Because by practicing what you can do, practicing it, you'll get it. Um,
Well, practicing what you're, I call getting rid of the garbage, practicing what you're saying,
yep,
that definitely puts a more positive spin. So slowly and with determination, you lose that negative, you gain time because you're no longer wasting time saying how dumb you are, or how, gosh, I'm not sure I got that, or oh, that's just crazy, or it's like you kind of, it's like, what is Aunt Mary gonna say? And it's like you release all of that, and as you release it, you get to, I feel like you get to a more authentic place in your own being. um
true.
so, and you just want to strive to keep it, because it's a sense of peace that I cannot get externally. I can't, because that would be depending on someone else to support that. So it's that inner peace that you get, and I think you just kind of roll with it, and you just kind of like want more of it and want more of it. So,
So, Dee Dee, well, Beth says grounding every morning. Hi, Beth. Grounding
hi,
every
Beth.
morning outside, that helps. Dee Dee says, for me, grounding crystals and meditations help. Awesome. Judy says, today someone complimented me and my response was not bad for an old lady. Such a bad habit. So, if someone compliments you, Judy, how about just saying thank you? That means a lot. Nate says, depends on the day. Some days I do not accept positivities about self. Other days I can convince me that it's okay. So, Nate, know that you're more than enough. And here's the thing. And guys, I don't know, Priscilla, do we still have the Washington sale thing? Guys, if you need a one-on-one coach, let me know. I am doing 30% off my one-on-one coaching. um, and we can work on that. So it ends tomorrow, by the way, but it's 30% off intuitive readings, each additional one, each every one, uh, individual one is what I wanted to say, and see, the old me would have beaten myself up for being live on camera and making a mistake. I would have been like, "Oh my God, Elias, so stupid. You're so stupid. Who's gonna listen to you now?" I've learned not to give a caca. It's like, okay, I can stop and say, well, that's not what I meant. The mouth just keeps on going. So, so Priscilla says sometimes it's hard to accept positive feedback, but I'm learning to say thank you and receive it. Awesome. And thank you, Priscilla. Here's the Washington sale. Hi, Bobby. I recently read if the heart and brain are against each other, the heart will always win. I agree 1,000%.
1000%.
So you cannot conceive yourself, everything's okay. You have to heal the heart to truly feel better and positive about your life. It's exactly what I say. This has to talk to this.
Hmm.
We've learned that this talks to this, and that's not true. The heart, as we learned from Greg Braden and Dr. Sue Morter, the heart has energy. The heart has a brain. The
Yes.
heart brain needs to talk to this brain. Because with your nursing background, the heart, they've done studies that the heart actually can vibrate at the same frequency as the brain. Isn't
Yes,
that
it can. Yes, it
fascinating?
can. And and the other thing is, Bobby, that's such a good point to make. Um, only because of this, because if we change, it's called opening your heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you can do that for somebody else, if you can do it for your child, or like somebody, your spouse or whoever, it- you need to be doing the same kindness to yourself. And it's almost astounding, because I see so many clients, and it's like they're so giving in so many ways to others, but it's like they never allow themselves to feel that, like they haven't like done enough, or paid the price, or done it the right way, so that, but why waste it on me, because they're more deserving of that. And it's like, no, because you'd be so fascinated as time goes on, opening your heart up, how much more your mind is altered, and in a good way. It thinks about forgiveness, because we when we're born, we don't have all those discrepancies at all. And as time goes on, living in a human existence, and with social and relationships and everything else, you learn you learn that abrasive behavior. And it's so funny because, there's that old adage where you say, it's like, oh, I could do 100 great things, but I can do one bad thing, and that's what's remembered. And that's where people's real estate gets all clouded up, because you start thinking about, oh, if we were so perfect in every aspect of living, then I don't think it'd be a need for anybody like us, or anybody other. See what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like, if you have to relearn to love and be receptive, because it's so funny, because Elias, don't you see, especially like with your clients and things, you like immediately see all these wonderful things about them, and you see all these encouraging things, and that they're so responsive to all these things for everything and everybody else. But it's like, you have to push that door open to your heart, because it truly makes the biggest difference, and it mind changes, and it changes your mind, because it starts to receive the things that you were born with, as opposed to things that you've just learned and accepted in life, which sucks sometimes, a lot of times.
Exactly. Your whole time, Willow's barking, agreeing with you.
I
So,
love that.
yeah. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. Claudette says, sometimes people's expectations of me takes away my peace. Oh, this is good.
Oh
They
yeah.
don't like when I set boundaries for myself. But Claudette and everybody else, that's about them. It's
Yeah.
not about you. It's not about you. So when you can say, guys, I'm going to swear, just so you guys know. Um, at 50, I said, from now on, I'm going to learn not to give a shit about what other people say. I was a people pleaser until I was 46 years old. From 46 to 50, I had to practice how not to be one. At 50, I said, no more. I can't do it. I'm not living from here as much as I want to. And if I'm saying yes to everybody, but I'm saying no to myself, that's hard. Now, I could say no to somebody and say no because it's a complete sentence, but I'm denying myself affirmations, which then lowers my vibration for the intuitive work. It's it's that it's that easy. Maureen says if you're pulling negative comments on yourself, you get totally. I think it's the UPS person or the FedEx person. I don't know, or somebody, because they're both going crazy. But negative comments from others are the worst. I smile and move on. Exactly, exactly. Because it's not about you. It's about the other person. It and Willow totally agrees. So sorry, you guys.
It's okay, because they're babies. I will actually add to that. I lived with a mom and dad. It's like, oh, you need to think about what somebody else is going to think about that. And I grew up like that, and like you, um, I realized that I was like killing myself doing so many things for so many people. Beth, you heard me. And the crazy thing is that it's never going to be done right. I can never do you can never do enough, because somebody else's expectations float like a butterfly kind of a thing, and you're always being, and what it does is empties your glass, your fulfillment, it empties it. And one of the I always tell my clients, it is none of your business what other people think of you. What other people are going to say about you, it's none of your business. It's all on them. Don't worry about it. It's not anything you can do. And I, in accordance with Elias, will say, I don't care anymore what other people think of me.
Right.
Um, it's a freeing process. And it didn't, I don't know, Elias, did it happen with you overnight? Didn't happen with me overnight. But every time I catch myself, I would go, oh, no, 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 no. I need to do, no, no, I don't need to do that. So, yes, ma'am, I did. um, yeah, so that's, that's
Don't
the,
don't let
don't,
yesterday take from your today. Each day is a new opportunity. Exactly. Look at the card that I pulled, guys, for everybody
okay,
watching and those watching the replay. Surrender to the divine. Gotta
it's
let
awesome.
go. Gotta let go, guys. Let go and let God, or whatever you want to say. Um, Denise says, I was a people pleaser way into my 50s, but now at 57, I've learned I can't please everyone and need to please myself and love myself first. Yes, because guys, think about it. How many of you want these intimate relationships? And think about, I've said this before, think about the word intimacy. Into me, I see. If you can't look within and clear that up, how are you going to be able to do that for another? You have to work on you. So important. So important. Janie says, yes. Hi, Janie. I like the new picture. Um, my mother-in-law opens up to me more than anyone else in the family. And I believe it's because I told her I just don't care what others think. Lead, follow, or move. I am free. Good. Good, good,
Awesome.
good.
That's so
Karen
smart.
Karen says, hey, Beth. So, any any wisdom coming from above that you want to share? I know I'm putting you on the spot. Sorry.
Um, in regard to what we're discussing, or in
Any
regard
anything
to,
anything that you're feeling, whatever you're getting. We like to spice this up a little bit, guys.
um, well, it's funny because I think it's maybe been the kind of day, actually the things I've been kind of asking for, and it all came um, to the peak today, I can say. Um, there's a couple of things health wise that I've been concerned about. And I know that this is probably not what you're asking, but it is what you're asking. So I kind of just, it's like, I know, it's not anything serious. It's just things that you just, it's like, I want it to be different. I want this to change because I know this isn't quite right. But it's like you go to your conventional doctor now, and I kind of got to say that the whole medical world is a little different. Not putting anybody down because I work in it, but I was just so in awe over the fact that not only did I ask the universe last night as I'm driving home from work, I ask, um, I don't know exactly where to go to get what I need. And I don't, and I know that there's a set of ears that's going to help me the most. And I just need to know how to get to them. Hey, guess what? My first client today actually is a doctor in this way that's going to, that I'm reading where, and so now I'm like, that that's just not coincidence. So I'm just going to say that I think that there's little things that bite at us all the time. And I've made this conscious decision not to allow that to eat up my time. I don't want that. I feel like I'm seeing more sunsets than I'm seeing sunrises. And so I want to make every day, I just try to pull everything I can out of a day. And I don't start it with drama. I don't start my day with insignificant things. They're talking about this, and they're like, why don't just ask them to open up, ask them to be, to allow us to come in and to help them. Wisdom from Annabelle, yes. um And the wonderful thing is that it is just that simple. We think it's complicated, meaning all of us. We think it's complicated to ask. We think it's complicated. Nobody's going to hear me, because you're allowing all of that self sewage, um get caught up to your mind, to your and then you're trying to departmentalize it, and then come back to it, and then pull it back out again, and then reason it out, when really and truly it is just as simple as, like, you know what, I'm and it's like, I'm going to ask for the things that I need. I'm going to ask for the things that are just so important to have happen. And I made this a horrible assumption about my child and her finances. She I What? I mean, it's like she's got a brain. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's like we allow ourselves to get on that path so fast and down halfway before we realize, wait a minute, there could be another option involved. And truly and seriously, she's totally stable. She's working a plan. But I made the assumption, because there's no way that, so my thing is that if we can release some of the garbage and some of the sewage that we just have in our brain, because it does affect your heart, and it does affect your perspective. It does, I have a thing. It's like, on a lamp that I've had on this lamp for probably 20 years now. It says, "If you're the light, then show it to someone else."
I
And
love that.
yeah. And I promise you that a lot of your listeners and stuff, I know it's like you kind of struggle with things, and it doesn't mean that you're never going to have a bad day. But when you
No.
can change your mental perspective, that opens up the heart in truly a fashion that allows you to think things differently, to absorb things in a different way. Um, and it's like, it's just, everything doesn't have to have a sharp edge. Everything doesn't have to have a consequence. And if you, and the thing is that if you just are hoping for something bad to happen because somebody's wronged you, you're just creating the crappy karma for yourself. And you need to release it. You need to let it go. Forgiveness is something that they're yelling at me about. Forgiveness, it doesn't mean that you're doing it for the benefit of the next person. It means that you're doing it for yourself. Love you enough to let that happen, to take its place in your life, and then and you'll be amazed at how it just filters. It just filters all that ugliness. It's almost like a river, and it just starts to wash. Doesn't happen in a day, doesn't happen in a month, but slowly but surely it happens. So I just hear, so it's like, it's like self-love, self-understanding, and just the fact, if you release it to us, and
Yep.
you ask for it, it's because we're still in a choosing pattern. So they don't deliberately just come and like sit with us and stay with us. We have to ask for them to come. So, make that a habit. Just, ask for, it's like, if I cannot say the right words for it, would you just put it in my path so that I can understand it? And I guarantee you, things will start to change. And that's with every aspect of your life. I mean, from relationships to finances to children to, to your family. You start to see a difference. You will consciously notice the difference. But that's that's what I'm hearing. I think it's just and it could be because of that's been a pinnacle point today, but it's also, I feel like
Sure.
it's been something that we've, really stressed.
It's
That's
out there in the
simple.
world. It's out there in the world.
Absolutely.
This vibration that's out there, this collective energy is out there. Bobby says, "Girl, I'm here for you." Beth says, "Not only ask, but name people and things and thank them." Sarah said, "Love that when you were talking." Priscilla says, "Definitely agree. Release what no longer serves me." Claudette says, "Yes, thank you. My kids feel that I should continue being the giver and fixer, but I'm working on me and it's hard for them to understand." And Claudette, you are teaching them how to be strong and not be
Yes.
an enabler and a
Yeah.
fixer. Megan says, love all this. Just what I need to hear today. See? Awesome. Good for you, Claudia. Teach them the importance of self-love and self-care so they practice it too. And guys, this, just because Susan and I teach doesn't mean it doesn't happen to us. You've heard what happens to Susan. So many of you know that this weekend I was co-facilitating the Earth Honoring apprenticeship program. It was the last weekend. And the last weekend, I was supposed to go there. I couldn't go there. There were things that happened here that I couldn't go. So there I am for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, sitting in this chair. They had to put me on a Zoom, um, in the Zoom room, and they had three computers around as all the attendees were sitting in a circle. There I am co-facilitating with little signs that I put up. I'm like, I have something to add, because they couldn't see me next to me. So let me tell you how the negative dialogue started kicking in. I started to say, like, this is stupid. They don't need me. What the hell? I'm not being listened to. Then I'm like, and it was interesting because on a retreat that I do, or on an apprenticeship program, I make sure that I go to at least each person sometime during the day, during lunch breaks, whatever, food breaks. I said, why don't you set me up and put me in the lunch area, and people have to come up to me if they want to talk to me. So odd for me to just sit there and go. They had to come up to me. So it was like, yes, let me have a one-on-one with you, instead of me being the person that moves forward and does this and does that. And it was quite humbling, and I learned so much by being an observer. And then when my strength is when I do my one-on-ones, when I'm in the group and I look at everybody and I'm like, this is what's shifting. So when you were talking, Susan, there was a beautiful silver purple aura around you when you were talking. So, I'll pick up in the circle, like, who is vibing at something. And I don't know what I'm talking about. In that moment, I'm like, all right, grab this, hold it. I want you to just do X, Y, and Z and breathe. And I'll come up with a quick exercise that I'm like, after I'm done, I'm like, God, that was good. I'm like, how did I get, it's trusting, getting out of my way, getting out of
Oh
my
yeah.
way to be able to say yes to myself. And I always say this, when you say yes to yourself, the universe says yes back.
It always does.
Sorry, too busy listening to type. Just love everything. Susan has to share. Awesome, no problem.
Thank
Claudette
you.
says thank you. You're welcome, guys. For the next couple minutes, do you have any questions for Susan and I as I take a sip of water?
Oh.
And also, one of you wonderful, beautiful people sent me this. It's the Crystal Council. I thought it was Susan, and she's like, nope, I didn't send you that one. And
Sorry.
so if somebody sent me this, thank you so much. I'm thanking you in advance. I don't know who you are, but let me know. Getting out of your own way. Good point. Thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome. Um, Now, again, just so you guys know, in a couple minutes, I'll be doing the guided meditation. And then if you're part of the inner collective, come on over and we're going to do messages from above for about half an hour. Um, I want you to also know that I'm looking at my schedule here. I want you to know that anybody that's watching right now, come join the Inner Collective starting today. Start 2 days earlier. It'll be free. Start earlier because I'm giving, as my trick or treat special, a whole month of the Inner Collective for free. And again, also 30% off one-on-ones with me. Do you have anything for Callie? It's really important.
So Beth, I know that she's changing. Some of it's age, and I know that your sister-in-law um, is kind of hanging, but that's not unusual. So she's kind of hanging around. She's. I know that you're smart enough and intuitive enough that you can sense her. Um, I am gonna say I don't think that Callie is like ready to go, but I think that she's just adjusting down a lot. So she's just gonna be more of a more of a dog that's relaxed and not as motivated to go run and do all the things that she has done most of her life. So don't get discouraged by that, because Beth, there's always it when you're in your quiet space, you always are going to feel the message, or feel what's going on. But I am going to say that there is physically um, a difference for Callie. Um, and and I think your sister-in-law Bonnie has been trying to just kind of stay with you and help you ease the transition. Um, so just enjoy Callie for all that she is now, and for all the craziness that she's been, and know that there's just a window that's opening for other things, as much as it is taking into consideration what she's going through. But I'm so sorry, because she's quite something else.
And
So
let's do this, guys, for Beth and for her dog Callie. Can we all
mhm.
put our hands on our hearts again and just really truly just say a little prayer? Say healing thoughts, send healing thoughts to Beth, to Callie, that you can call on Archangel Raphael for healing. You can send beautiful green light energy. You can surround it with golden light, and just um, our animals are our family. Our animals are so much of what we do, and they take on the stuff that we can't. They will physically take on our emotional crap, and
Yes,
they transmute it into their body. So they are just love and joy. So Beth, my friend, to you,
absolutely, Beth,
and
to
there you go.
Callie and to you.
Thank you, everybody. Okay, so um, any other questions, guys? Any talking about self affirmation? How do we start learning better to ourselves? And Janelle sending you green hearts, Beth, to you and
Oh,
Callie. Thanks, Janelle. Um, while I'm waiting for a quick question, let me tell you what's coming up. So we have our program, October 3rd, Introduction to Mediumship with Susan and I, 2 to
yes,
4, admin at eliaspatris.com. Please
yes.
join. Also, on, I can't believe it's October already. I can't believe it's coming up. So on October, um, October 6th, Willow's letting us know. On October 6th, we have my friend Kira on, and she's going to talk about, we talked about receiving. October is all about giving. So giving self-expression through writing. Kira's the person that she's the owner of As You Wish Publishing. This is one of her books. There's 25 of us in here. I am one of the people that's in here. It's my chapter number, Saying Yes to Self by Moving Forward. Here's the crazy picture. Okay. I don't know what's up with them today. I really don't. They're like probably self-expression, right? They're talking. Um, and then the following Wednesday, we have Jean Frankel talking about giving self-care. The 20th, we have Ginger Perrick talking about giving self-balance. And then the 27th, I have my friend Patty Coble. Patty Koba is the one that did the soul paintings, guys. So all
Oh,
exciting.
nice.
I don't know what we're going to talk about yet because I haven't talked to her yet. But come join on Wednesdays. Saturdays will be fun. And maybe, oh my God, if we're not tired, Susan, maybe you and I could do a live here together.
Oh, that would be
Um,
so much fun.
so much fun here together when we're doing the Portland Body Mind Spirit Expo. I don't want to stay the whole day. Like I don't want to stay till like 7 o'clock at night because
Right.
it's exhausting standing the whole time. So we'll see.
Yes.
All right. Anybody else? Any questions? I just want to. Claudette says Beth and Callie love light and peace. Thank you so much. Thank you for that, Claudette. Um, Self appreciation, guys. Self acknowledgement is all about self affirmation. Again, when you say yes to yourself, God, universe, spirit, whatever you want to say, says yes back.
Yeah.
And I love, who was it that said, somebody told me, Gus, God, universe, spirit, Gus. Gus says yes back. I love that. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome so much. Um, do you want to stay for the meditation, my dear? You don't have to if you don't want to. I know it's late. It's like 9 o'clock there now.
Yeah. Well, I do have an early morning, but if you're not going to be upset with me, I'm going to turn in. I've been reading since about 8 o'clock this morning. So,
Okay. All right.
but thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, everyone, for having me. And Elias, thank you so much for including me. I learn something beneficial every single time I'm with you. So thank you for sharing your gifts with me. And everybody, if you can only remember one thing, just say to yourself, Susan says you're worth it. And and if that's what you've got to say, to start changing the way that you think about yourself and think about how important it is for you, then okay, that's fine. That's your step one, or at least the sidewalk to your steps. But it was a pleasure being with all of you this evening.
It's always so good to have you, and you are always welcome. You are definitely soul family, my friend. So
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
love you, and
I
I'll
love you
see you
too.
soon.
All right.
And we'll talk later. And guys, thank you so much for everything. We appreciate
Thanks.
you.
Thanks, Susan. Guys, stay
Bye, guys.
tuned. I'm going to start the meditation in a little bit. Thank you again, Susan. Talk to you soon. She's so lovely. I just um I just love her. Just love her. Okay. Let me cue the music up. How are we doing? How's everybody feeling right now? Is everybody feeling good? I hope so. I really do. Um, Cue the music. Um, oh, guys, let me just show you. This is Skamania Lodge. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh crap. Um, anyway, Skamania Lodge. Some of you followed me when I was there. This is the reason why I came here to live. The mountains, the river. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's do this. Let me cue the music. I hope everyone feels good. I really do. I love doing this work and I love sharing with all of you. And thank you in advance, always, for being here. Please tell your friends. Please tell your friends to join our email list and so they can be part of this community. It's truly important. Truly, truly important. All right, here we go. Tell me if you can hear the you're feeling better. Excellent. Excellent. Tell me if you guys can hear the music. Because I've got these on. I could take them off. Love you too, Janelle. Thank you so much. I'm coming to Hawaii one of these days, my friend, to visit you and Claudette. How's this music? Can you hear it? Or is it better if I did this? Is that better? The shirt's too big. So I've got to like pull it down again. Okay. Someone tell me how the music is. Yeah, music's okay? Okay. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Oh, it's low. Okay. See, it's loud here. That's why I'm like, is that better? Okay, I'm assuming it's better. Okay, good. All right, make sure that both feet are planted on the floor. Put your hand on the center of your chest. And I just want you to breathe. That's all I want you to do is breathe. Nice breath in. Nice breath out. Excellent. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to imagine that you're sitting where you're sitting. And I want you to imagine divine golden light all around you, above you, below you, in front of you, behind you, to your left and to your right, encapsulating you in a beautiful divine golden bubble. Imagine this divine golden light permeating every single living cell. Imagine it lighting up your insides, letting you know that you are loved. You are perfectly imperfect in the best way, excellent way possible. All your bumps, all your lumps, all your flaws, you are individually lovely, lovely. Feel this divine golden light burst out of you like a beacon of light. Feel it coming outside of every single pore, flooding your whole home with divine golden light. Every nook and cranny gets divine golden light. Everybody in your house, whether it's plants or animals, children, spouses, partners, roommates, get affected by this divine golden light coming from your heart. Coming from your heart. Allow them to receive like you received. See this divine golden light extend outside into your yard, to the neighbors to the left of you or to the right of you. If you live in an apartment building, above you and below you, see this divine golden light carrying the vibration of I am love, I am joy, I am more than enough, and I am limitless. Carry that information, that energy, that frequency to now your whole neighborhood. What a joy it would be for all of us to vibrate at this level of love, of peace, of calm, of happiness. See this divine golden light now hitting your whole city. All the animals, all the trees, the plants, the shrubberies, every living thing. Take this now all the way to your state and the states around you, traveling through the waters to the whole country. And for those in the United States, for us to give it to Mexico and Canada. And let's hop across the waters and give it to our wonderful friends in the UK, in Australia, in Norway, in Europe, North America, and South America, that we all can light up from the inside and truly believe the I am. I am happy. I am joyful. I am proud. I am more than enough. Connect this vibration so we can light up like a bright candle all across the world. And with your other hand that is not on your chest, bring that energy back to yourself. So now you have two hands on your chest. You were able to give energy out and now receive. Receive it back to you. And repeat after me. I am love. I am loving. I am loved. I am hope. I am healing. And I am joy. I am free. I am limitless. Own it. Believe in it. Trust it. Take a breath in. Take that all in. And when your head touches the pillow tonight, you'll feel that energy. And when you wake up tomorrow, you can sense or feel the gratitude, the excitement, the energizing ability that you know that you are part of a bigger picture. And you are more than enough. Take a breath in and come back to the here and now. How are we feeling? It's one of my favorite meditations to do. That meditation came up when we were in the beginning of COVID and we were sending good energy to all the workers. I think we still need to continue to send that out. I think it's so important. Emmy, I didn't know you were watching. So good to see you, my friend. Chills. Yes, I remember. It's important, guys. We don't give up hope. And we don't give up hope for ourselves. It has to start with us. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Nate. I'm so happy. Good. Good. Denise, we still need to talk. I know. I owe you a phone call. It's just been crazy getting the house situated and everything. I'm almost done, guys. Almost done getting the house organized. It's just taken a lot of work. A lot of work. So, again, come join Susan and I for our introduction to mediumship. Admin at eliaspatras.com. Come take advantage of the 30% off a reading with me, a one-on-one reading with me, or if you want to do one of the intuitive tutoring programs, or if you want to do the empowerment coaching program. Let's get rid of those things that no longer serve you. Let's figure out a goal. Let's figure out a way to shift things, and let me gently hold you accountable to that. So be so good. Need to know how to do the reading and the 30% off. Sure. So email me, Nate, Elias at eliaspatras.com. And or you can give me a call. just go to the website. You'll see the phone number, or if you email me, the phone number is on there. And we can set up a time and we can talk. So you would Venmo me if you can. I don't think it's on the website, the 30% off, but I could be wrong. Thanks, Priscilla. It's Elias at eliaspatrice.com. And so wish I could do Sunday with you, but we'll be out of town this weekend. Well, it's up to you, my friend. You can sign up and we'll record it. We could send it. That way you're still part of part 1 and part 2. Up to you. Again, Denise, up to you. And yes, it'll be recorded on Zoom, guys, in case you can't make it. You can get the recording. Okay. So it's 6:12 Pacific time. If you guys have any questions for me, please ask. And I'll start the Inner Collective group. Those of you that just joined, thank you. That is also admin at eliaspatrice.com. Just put in the Inner Collective trick or treat special. So you'll get my gift to you, a whole month of membership. And it's good. Yes, great option, right? Come on down. I do like the new picture, Denise. And we gotta talk to get you on. I'm thinking maybe like November, December. We'll see. December is about celebration. That would be really good to have you on for celebration. So come join me and we can chat, guys, about so many things. Tell your friends. If you're not on my email group, please join the email group on the email list. You can go to my website and there's a scroll down thing, or it pops up right away to join the email list. And that way you'll have the news on everybody that's coming up. I do my monthly flyer, the calendar of events, so you know everything about that. Okay. I want to again thank you for being here. And as always, we are here to connect. When we connect, we educate one another. And when we educate another, we grow. There's unity and community. And Beth says, please add Haiti to our prayers. Of course. Adding the whole world. Priscilla, Priscilla, you do the Inner Collective membership. Yes, she does. So admin at eliaspatrice.com. And Connie, you're welcome. So good to see you on here. So again, from my heart to yours, have a beautiful night, guys. I'll be back in 15 minutes for the Inner Collective. The link is in the Inner Collective group. I pinned it to the top, and it's via Zoom. So it's going to be messages from above for half an hour. All right, everyone. Beautiful night. I'll see you back on Saturday night for Spirit Talk. All right. Take care, everyone. Thanks for being here.